Welcome back to Motorcycles. I'm Mo. This is Hans, and today I'm taking Hans on his first ride on the CBR. A lot of you guys have asked me how I was able to train Hans to ride motorcycles with me, and it's a little bit more complicated than just putting them in a bag, hopping on a motorcycle, and getting going. We tried to do that with Billy's dog Mila, and it didn't go too well. Let's go back a couple months and show you what happened there, and then we'll get back to here and get going on this ride. See ya. I hope you had a very Merry Christmas. I'm in the car right now with Hans. I'm headed to Billy's house. I have some presents for him and Walt that I'm gonna be surprising them, and we're gonna be taking Hans and Mila out for a ride today. But before we get into it, I wanna give a big special thank you to KemiMoto. They're the newest sponsors of the Motorcycles channel. They reached out saying they love our content and they wanna support us, and I thought it'd be a great way to not only get you guys more products to review, but to support the channel and keep making the content that you guys love. I've been a big fan of KemiMoto for a long time. I've used their products on the Honda Navi, and I'm very excited to be testing out their heated riding gear and what they got in here for us that I'm gonna be showing you in a second. All right, I'll catch up with you guys when we get there. Well, let's get it, bro.
Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. The new boots?
Yeah, but they're not really broke in.
That's why the other day when we were talking about size, I was like, yeah, you're a medium, right? And you were like, small. I was like, oh, you're a medium now.
Man, Mo, you wrap this yourself?
I mean, can't you tell? It's a bag for Mila to ride with you on the KLR. Yeah, dude. Hey, guess who I got with me? Hans is with you, bro. We gotta take him out.
Damn, I didn't even see that.
Yeah. So that's why I was asking you if the box will come off, because it'll go where the box goes. So it's full on, bro. It's honestly a super lit bag. You got all these pockets for all the stuff. It's cleanable. She could poke her head out the top. Bro, this thing is so nice. Damn, it has like all these attachments, super high quality, solid zippers.
You don't even have to use this for pets, in a sense.
Got me a camera luggage.
Thanks, KemiMoto.
That goes on the bottom, and it's a removable, cleanable part. So if any messes happen, you can just pop that out and clean it. Yeah, let's see what it looks like.
Right here, look.
Yo, dude, that thing is fresh. What else they give us? A water bowl, a food bowl, a dome lid for the top, carrying case, waterproof cover, straps. Bro, KemiMoto goes all out. Let's get Mila in there and let's see how this goes.
Now I gotta ask Ken for permission.
Mila getting harnessed up, getting ready for her ride. First ride on the bike. Mila, how you feeling? How you feeling? Someone's excited. Are you ready? Let's go. Yeah, we just do that around the... It's okay. All right, Mila, first takeoff, first test ride. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, she's chilling. Or at least we thought she was. You can see here when I go back to grab Hans and get on my bike that Mila starts freaking out a little bit, and Billy does what any responsible pet owner does in consoling her, seeing how she's feeling, and then making the decision to end the first ride right then and there. Now, obviously, we were hoping Mila would go on her first ride successfully. She's been very confident in trying new things before, so we thought this would go well, but we didn't want to push her outside of her comfort zone too much so that this wasn't a traumatic experience for her, and so that she could come back to this bag and to the bike and, you know, eventually enjoy it one day. Eid Mubarak Motorcycles family. You ready to get this unboxing, dude? Yeah. So Mila got her KemiMoto bag on Christmas, and Hans is getting his on Eid. Yeah, what's in here, bro? Oh, what's in there? So one thing that we didn't do with Mila, and that I just did with Hans that I think is really important, is open their bag with them, share the experience with them, let them check it out, get really comfortable with it. What's this, dude? Yo. Fully collapsible, which is really awesome for like traveling, if you take your pet with you places. Check this out. Yeah, hey, I'm right here. What's up, dude? Yeah. Yeah, what's up, dude? Yeah, what's up, what's up? Hans has obviously done this a couple times, but if your pet's more hesitant, you know, entice them with treats, maybe throw their favorite toy in there. I've seen people like feed lunch, dinner, breakfast, whatever, to their pet in the bag even, just to get them really comfortable with it before kind of taking them out to adventure. So now that your pet is super comfortable in whatever bag you got them, it's time to get on the bike and take it for a little spin. Make sure to let your pet get used to your bike's idle sound so they're not spooked. And once your bike's up to temp, give it a couple revs so they know what that sounds like too. I definitely recommend a lot of treats and a lot of positive reinforcement during this. Okay, so like I said, Hans has never ridden on the CBR before. He's ridden a number of other bikes. He skateboards, he rides e-bikes and e-scooters and all kinds of stuff like that, but he normally sits in front of me. I'll put some clips in for you guys. He's used to sitting in front of me, and he likes having the bag open. And then even when we ride, like sometimes on bicycles and stuff, if we're going slow, I let him sit behind me because he likes to stand up on my shoulders. So having him in the bag and having the bag closed is not his favorite setting. We're gonna see how it's gonna go. All right, little Hans, and we're off. So like I said, Hans has ridden motorcycles a lot. He's spent a lot of time on motorcycles, on bikes, on scooters, going fast, and he's pretty used to it. But for you, if this is your first ride ever with your pet, I would highly recommend just go around the block. You know, just kind of get them used to it, give them a lot of treats, a lot of reward. Make sure they're happy, make sure they're having fun. This is weird for me because normally I could see Hans, like I could see what he's doing. He's sitting up right here in front of me. And right now he's just back there doing his thing. I will say, I'm sure he likes this a little bit more than the Navi, just because there's no exhaust on it. So it's way more quiet than what he's used to. And I know for a fact he does not like the loud exhaust. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
What's your name?
His name's Hans. You want to say what's up?
Hans?
Hans. H-A-N-S.
Oh. That's a really beautiful cat.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Cats are dope. He's my only one.
All right, well, we got to get going.
Have a good one, guys.
You too.
Hey, little guy. You good? I think you're doing okay, huh? All right, let's keep going. We'll get you a little pup cup. Sorry, little cappuccino, huh? All right. All right, so I realized when I was editing the video that you can't see Hans at all from the back. The angle's just not right. And I figured since the whole point of this was to show you my little buddy doing his thing, I put him in the front and we tested out how we normally use it on the e-bike and the Navi. That's a driverless car. He's still getting used to his little Rec Specs goggles, but there's too much dirt and stuff getting kicked up from the cars in front of us. I just don't feel comfortable letting him go, you know, bare eyes on it. Let's go through here. So Hans has been riding since he was about 4 months old. I had a Vespa at the time when I got him, and it was my only form of transportation. So if we were going to, you know, need to take him to the vet or just want to go to the park or do something, I was taking him on the Vespa, and he got used to it pretty quick. But I will say we did start on bicycles first. The bicycle was a really big stepping point. And then we also did like electric scooters first before we even ever did motorcycles. I'll definitely say start off with short rides, like just go around the block, you know, for the first time, or even just around a little parking lot or something. Like just get them used to it first. And again, starting on a bicycle is going to be a lot easier in my opinion. This little dude bicycles, skateboards, rides motorcycles, rides kayaks. He does all kinds of stuff. So it's possible, you know, even with a cat, you just gotta, you know, put a little bit of work in and get them comfortable with it. And the biggest thing is them trusting you, right? Figure out what their limits are, understand when they're uncomfortable or not. Perks of an e-bike, we don't got to deal with the traffic here. I will be doing a video on this e-bike and comparing it to the Navi because they are the same cost, and I think that'll be an interesting video. So here we are on Hollywood Boulevard. A lot of people out, beautiful day. Hello. Bengal cat, yeah. Yes. Yeah? They're great, they're the best. You want to say hi? He's getting used to his goggles still. Yeah. Good boy, Hans. A lot of people out today on Hollywood Boulevard. Hey, got the characters. Chinese theater. Madame Tussauds over here. Back there was like Ripley's Believe It or Not. All kinds of stuff. Cool little area. There he is. Yeah, Hans. So this bag doesn't really have any like special motorcycle specific features. Maybe a couple clips at the bottom so you can like strap it onto your bag, but that's about it. There are plenty of cat backpacks that you can use that probably have a lot more features and are a lot better just as cat backpacks in general. If you want something motorcycle specific, the bag that Mila got would probably be better as it has like a lot more pockets, a lot more storage. Like if I took Hans anywhere in this bag, there's only 2 little small pockets, nowhere near enough to actually take, you know, food, litter, water bowls, like all kinds of stuff with me, toys, his leash, you know, collar, an extra jacket, blah blah blah. So just kind of consider your use case and like what you're going to be doing with it. If it's just to kind of take your pet on like, you know, a walk around the block or something, this is a really good option. It's pretty cheap compared to, you know, cat specific backpacks. But the gray bag that I have is really good for hiking. It takes like a water pouch and whatnot. There are a number of these on the market that do a lot better job as being cat backpacks, like cat specific backpacks. The motorcycle bag that Mila got, that's probably the best option if you need something that you want to like strap onto your bag. So I'll have links for all of these bags down below. Oh, and Hans is reminding you to use code KemiMoto to get 20% off at KemiMoto. Oh, Garfield, Hans, there's another cat. That's you, buddy. Should we go meet Garfield? I feel like we should go meet Garfield.
Is that a cat?
It is a cat, yeah.
You have the helmet on?
He has goggles on, yeah. Hans, say hi.
Holy shit. Can I get a picture?
Yeah, man, go for it.
Oh, geez, sorry, I don't fan out like this, but
No, you're chilling.
look what I found.
Hans.
Look at this cat, legit has goggles on. He's fucking riding. Take care, man.
Thank you, man. Have a good one. Ooh, excuse me. Hello. You took it off. You took it off, dude. Come on. Yo, Garfield. Oh yeah, say hi, Hans. Say hi. He's friendly. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Say bye, Hans. You got the El Capitan Theater right here, the Girardelli next to it. Really awesome part of LA. Gonna slide through these cars here. Yes, sir. The lane splitting cat. The lane splitting cat. Oh, there's the Ripleys that I mentioned earlier. Look at that. Not only are you guys seeing a cat on a motorcycle, or on an e-bike, I guess, but you also get to see a tour of Hollywood. And on that note, from your tour guides Mo and Hans, thanks for tuning into another motorcycles video. If you enjoyed this one and found it helpful, please hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel to keep up with everything that we got going on. Hans is telling you to like and subscribe as well. And we'll catch you guys next time. Later.